Discovered at a young age by his master Nkata de Gormo, Yoda, then a simple sentient being, had no idea that he was in fact a Force sensitive. It was the Force within him that led Master Gormo to locate the little creature and train him. In the end, Yoda traveled to the one place his master advised him to visit next, the Jedi Temple on Coruscant. After some time, Yoda had completed his Padawan training and as such became a Jedi Knight. This news was heartwarming for Yoda, as it meant that he could now go on important missions throughout the galaxy. By the age of 96, he had finally become a Jedi Master. Not long after, the inevitable happened. Yoda was elected to join the Jedi High Council. Around 800 years before the Battle of Yavin, Yoda had begun the training of his first student, who would be one of the many Padawans Yoda would train over many long centuries that made up his life. Yoda also led the Mobile Academy aboard the starship Shunthor, which was constructed 500 years before the Battle of Yavin, and after crash landing on the planet of Dathomir more than 200 years later, Yoda and the other Jedi fought with the famed witches of Dathomir. Upon having to leave, Yoda agreed to leave the ship's data tapes as they were bestowed to the Mountain Clan for safekeeping until there would come a time, as Yoda foresaw, when a Jedi would come to save the planet from darkness and the information could be safely shared with the witches. This did not happen until around 8 years after the Battle of Yavin. That Jedi was Yoda's final student. Luke Skywalker would find his way to Dathomir, fulfilling his master's prophecy. Some years after Dathomir, Yoda traveled to Kashyyyk in search for a new Padawan. Among the minuscule Kashyyban people, the Jedi Master discovered young Ikrit, who proved strong in the Force. Yoda decided to take him to Coruscant and train him to become a Jedi. As a Jedi Knight, Ikrit once lost control during a petty disagreement and almost murdered his friend with his lightsaber. This prompted Yoda to risk his own life in order to stop him. As a result, Ikrit forsook the use of lightsabers for years afterwards. Through many trials and tribulations, by around 400 years before the Battle of Yavin, Yoda could very well be considered as one of the greatest masters in Jedi history. Many compared him with Nomi Sunrider or Thrawn, both of whom had lived more than 3,500 years ago. Alright Star Wars fans, that is it for today. Thank you so much for watching this video, and if you liked it, don't forget to leave a thumbs up down below, subscribe if you haven't already, and don't miss out on any of my future videos that I will post on this channel. Have a fun day my friends, and in closing, don't forget, may the Force be with you, always.